So 3/4 of the NFL season is in the books. Time to hand out some hardware. 3/4 of the way through, down the stretch they come. So let's just give out some awards, because 75% is enough to form an opinion about something. So here we go. So we got the normal offensive rookie of the year, offensive players of the year, comeback player of the year, coach of the year, MVP, etc. Also, we broke it down. So I like how college does it, where they have like the Davey O'Brien Award, Ten Hendricks Award, etc. So we got an award for every position group, which we'll get into. So should be good times. Starting off at the top, the important one. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think we know. Justin Jefferson. Yeah, damn straight. 1,039 yards, 7 touchdowns. Justin Herbert, I fully understand. Big time numbers, but yeah. You know who didn't get absolutely waxed? We get email wax against the Patriots. Justin Jefferson. Damn straight. And it would have been Joe Burrows, except he got hurt, so it's unfortunate. Next up, Defensive Rookie of the Year, the Saluki. Jeremy Chin, Panthers. Woo! And yeah, yes, I saw it up close and personal. He put up 2 touchdowns. It's whatever. But the fact that he's a safety, a linebacker, what the hell is he? 88 tackles, 9 pressures, 2 touchdowns this year, an interception, 4 passes broken up. Would have been Chase Young if he had to stay healthy. Although Chase Young is making up some ground. So if he has a good final 4 games of the year, maybe the number 2 overall pick can sneak back in. Next up, Offensive Player of the Year. And it's always weird that the MVP is never named the Offensive Player of the Year or Defensive Player of the Year on the respective side of the ball. But anyway, Patrick Mahomes, passing leader. Chiefs doing it again. 1 loss on the season to the Raiders. And also could have gone Dalvin, could have gone Russ, although he's fading pretty fast. Could have gone Deshaun, except he's surrounded by garbage in Houston. Could have gone Josh Allen. Sure, why not? Could have gone DK even. Maybe Aaron Donald. Sure. Next up, Defensive Player of the Year. It's tough, man. TJ coming out of Pittsburgh. NFL sack leader with 12. And now a lot of consideration. Xavier Howard's leading the way with interceptions. Aaron Donald should always be at least in the conversation of Defensive Player of the Year, as long as he's playing in the NFL. Trey Hendrickson from the Saints coming out of nowhere, putting the bang thing as a great pass rusher for New Orleans. Myles Garrett back and doing great things, 10.5 sacks on the year too. Next up, Comeback Player of the Year. I mean, we could have just written this one in pen like months ago. Alex Smith, just by the sheer fact that he is back. And it doesn't even matter that he took over the starting job. Doesn't even matter that he beat the 11-0 Steelers. Like, this was going to be his award. And it's really amazing the fact that he's able to continue his career after that absolutely horrific injury. Plus, he's playing extremely well. He's probably the best quarterback in the NFC East right now. And that's not a stretch, at all. Next up, so the positional awards. So Joe Montana Award, Best Quarterback. It's Patrick Mahomes, right? I feel fine doubling up. Just because Mahomes won Offensive Player of the Year doesn't mean that he can't win Joe Montana Award and MVP. Oh, we'll get to it. But yeah, 3,815 passing yards, just completely ridiculous. You are running out of superlatives and adjectives to describe Patrick Mahomes. Next up, the Emmitt Smith Award. I mean, could we call this like the Christian Okoye Award or the Peyton Hillis Award? Anyways, Emmitt Smith. Dalvin Cook leading the league in scrimmage yards as well as scrimmage touchdowns. Yes, Derrick Henry is leading the league in rushing yards, but I give it time. And I understand defenses have slowed down Dalvin Cook a little bit, but the last 4 games, he's going to channel it and he's going to drag the Vikings' ass in the playoffs. You just watch. Randy Moss Award, best wide receiver in the game. DK, man. How did teams pass on DK Metcalf? How did Andy Isabella and JJ Arcega-Whiteside go ahead of DK? I actually think that the Eagles passed on Justin Jefferson, a.k.a. JJ, just because of JJ Arcega-Whiteside. They're like, we can't take 2 JJs. It'll never work. But 1,119 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns this year. Also in contention, Stephon Diggs, respect, Tyreek Hill of the Chiefs. Justin Jefferson, maybe. OZZIE NEWSOME Award, Best Tight End in the game, Travis Kelce. And it's really not close. 1,114 yards receiving, 8 touchdowns. He's on pace to break his own single-season receiving record. Others receiving votes, like Darren Waller. It's awesome what he's doing with the Raiders this year. TJ Hawkinson quietly has been doing big things in Detroit, but yeah, it's not really close. Travis Kelce Award. Anthony Munoz Award, Best Tackle in the game, goes to Garrett Bowles. Come on, man. What? for a long time, he had been seen as a potential draft bust, but he's gotten it together this year. 11 pressures, 0 sacks allowed. Got that big fat ass contract. Respect. Awesome to see. Also, contention Bakhtiari, except he was injured, missed time, as well as Whitworth had a great start to the season. Yet again, the ageless wonder, except he also got injured as well. Next up, so the Gene Upshaw Award, interior offensive lineman, going to Wyatt Teller. Wyatt Teller, baby. Absolute road grader, former Buffalo Bill. Wish they would have held on to him, don't you think? As well as Virginia Tech. Let's go. Wyatt Teller, baby. The highest graded PFF guard and just absolutely destroying. And one of the big reasons why the Browns' offensive line and running game is so good is Wyatt Teller. I mean, Joel Bitonio, the left guard, should have gotten some love as well, but also Bill Callahan, respect. Respect what they do with the offensive line. Defensively, so you got the Bruce Smith Award, best edge rusher. Not necessarily defensive end, but best edge rusher. Wait, so we'll have to change linebacker because we just named it the Lawrence Taylor Award. Well, Brian or nah, screw that guy. Ray Lewis, nah. Oh, Derrick Brooks. There you go. There you go. All right, so Bruce Smith Award, best edge rusher. Yeah, it's TJ Watt. Leading the league with 12 sacks. Again, Trey Hendrickson, Myles Garrett would have been in that mix as well. Alan Page Award. And I'm pretty sure Aaron Donald has won this award or manifestation of this award every single year since forever. Aaron Donald. And also, by the way, the Vikings drafted Anthony Barr over Aaron Donald. Weird. But 71 pressures, 11 sacks this year. Just an absolute destroyer of worlds. Also ran Cameron Hayward of the Steelers, as well as Chris Jones. Got that big contract with the Chiefs. There you go. So the Derrick Brooks Award, formerly the Lawrence Taylor Award. Actually, maybe we should make this one the Lawrence Taylor Award. Nah, respect to Bruce. I mean, he is the all-time leader. Anyways, so Bobby Wagner. This one hurts, but respect where it's due. Bobby Wagner is holding back Father Time. 101 tackles this year, 19 pressures, 3 sacks, as well as 6 passes broken up. I mean, Kendricks would have been in this mix, except he unfortunately missed the Jaguars game. Also respect to Fred Warner of the Niners, Demario Davis doing the damn thing with the Saints as well. Next up, Mel Blount, best cornerback. We could call this the Blunt Revis Award, sure. But Xavier Howard, damn man. Respect. Like Xavier Howard really is taking it to the next level this year. Not only does he have 8 picks, but also like quarterbacks are avoiding him like the plague, and he still has 8 picks. It's absolutely insane. Also getting consideration, Jair Alexander, the Packers, J.C. Jackson, looking great in New England. Like Jackson and Gilmore, probably the best cornerback duo in the league, and the Patriots probably going to lose both of them. And then also Xavier Rhodes. Javier, maybe. Next up, Ronnie Lott Award, Best Safety, Justin Simmons. Respect, man. Running things at the back end of the Vic Fangio defense. 4 picks. Pay this man his money. Also receiving votes, Jesse Bates, Marcus May of the Jets, Minka, Steelers, sure. Buddha, of course, with the Cardinals. John Johnson of the Rams, respect there. The Jan STENERUD Award, Best Kicker. Jason Sanders of the Dolphins. So he's perfect on PATs, 27-27. Also only missed 1 field goal this year. Must be nice. As well as he's 8 for 8 from 50 yards. Yeah, just pretty easy peasy. Next up, Ray Guy, best punter. Jack Fox, because he gets a ton of experience and reps punting for the Lions. 49.9 yards per punt, as well as a 45.6 net. So he's great with placement and understanding his coverage as well. The Devin Hester Award for best return man. I mean, yeah, Cordero. 30.1 yards per return, and also had a touchdown against the Vikings in an era where they're trying to neuter the kick return. And it's really unfortunate because if they kept the kick return rules the same as when Cordero came to the league in 2013, I think he would be a first ballot Hall of Famer. But now, going to be fringe. It's going to be close as a return specialist. Next up, so Matthew Slater Award, the special teamer of the year. Should just go to Matthew Slater, but... goes to Jacob Tuito Mariner of the Falcons. 9 special teams tackles this year. He's a defensive tackle who also covers, which is just crazy. Also, he was NFC Defensive Player of the Week for Week 12 when he had a strip sack and also recovered a fumble. Just respect, man. Respect. All right, so big ones, the big 3. Coach of the Year. Now, a lot of things went into play here. Mike Tomlin, sure, although losing to a team with no name certainly hurts. Sean McDermott, respect with what they're doing with the Bills. Mike Zimmer, if the Vikings drag their ass into the playoffs, pretty damn amazing. Sean McVay resurrecting that team from the dead. But, Brian Flores, 8-4, a game behind the Bills in the AFC East. That Week 17 matchup is going to be great. Bills already won up, but the future is super bright down in Miami, man. It's great. I mean, Brian Flores is an absolute leader of men, one of the branches from the Belichick tree that's actually going to bear some fruit. So, yeah, Flores doing awesome things with the Dolphins. And what usually happens is that coach and executive of the year kind of get doubled up. So, Chris Greer, GM of the Dolphins, also taking home the hardware because you got to you still have the fruits of the Tunsil trade. You have a future first and second round pick from Houston. Also, you signed Shaq Lawson. He's doing some good things on defense there. So, I mean, they built themselves a good roster, and they're only going to get better. So, respect to what they're doing down in Miami. Lastly, MVP. A lot of ways you could go. Absolutely a lot of ways you could go here, but call me a homer. Do not care at all. Dalvin Cook, first running back to win the MVP award since Adrian Peterson in 2012. Dalvin, even though he's had a slow couple of games, is an absolute beast, leading the league in scrimmage yards and scrimmage touchdowns, and it is the main driver of why the Vikings are just dragging their stupid ass into the playoffs, and it's phenomenal, man. He is the straw that stirs the drink. Defenses scheming to stop 33 opens everything up for Kirk Cousins and Jefferson and Thielen, and oh my, he's back at it again. Worth every single penny. Just please stay healthy. Please. So that's it. That's our 75% of the NFL season awards. What are your thoughts? Agree, disagree, don't care? Whatever. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most support that work. Post up on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.